Tensions between the United States and Iran have reached a breaking point. The waters of the Persian Gulf are now a stage for a high-stakes standoff, with both nations' warships patrolling in close quarters, their crews on constant alert. The atmosphere is thick with uncertainty, as every maneuver is watched and analyzed for signs of escalation. On April 10, 2026, former President Donald Trump issued a stark warning to the world. American warships are being reloaded and readied for action. The sight of aircraft carriers and destroyers being resupplied, with fighter jets lined up on their decks and sailors loading advanced missiles, sends a clear message that the U.S. military is not just posturing. It is preparing for the possibility of real conflict. This is not just rhetoric, it's a clear signal that the U.S. military is prepared to strike if peace talks fail. Inside command centers, officers monitor every development, while on the decks, sailors and Marines run drills and ready their weapons. The sense of urgency is palpable as the Pentagon weighs its options and prepares for any scenario. Trump's message is aimed squarely at Tehran. "We're loading up the ships with the best weapons ever made. If we don't have a deal, we will use them." His words echo across newsrooms and social media, leaving little doubt about his administration's willingness to use overwhelming force if provoked. The U.S. and Iran are currently observing a fragile ceasefire, but Trump's announcement is a reminder that the alternative to peace is devastating force. The world watches as the two nations maintain a tense truce, knowing that a single miscalculation could shatter the calm and plunge the region into chaos. The warning is also a reflection of Trump's deep distrust of Iran, accusing its leaders of using international waterways for extortion. U.S. officials have repeatedly pointed to Iranian speedboats harassing American vessels, and at press briefings, they accuse Tehran of exploiting the world's most vital shipping lanes for political leverage. On the other side, Iranian commanders remain defiant, closely monitoring U.S. movements and broadcasting their own shows of strength on state television. The Iranian military has positioned missile batteries along the coast, signaling that they too are ready for any confrontation. On social media, Trump framed the crisis as a global threat, not just a regional dispute. His tweets and statements have gone viral, sparking debates and concern around the world. News outlets flash urgent headlines, and ordinary people everywhere check their phones for updates, anxious about what might come next. The U.S. stance is clear: peace is preferred, but military action is ready if necessary. Warships remain on standby, their crews at their posts, awaiting orders that could change the course of history. In command centers, maps of Iran and the surrounding region are studied, as military planners prepare for every possible outcome. This approach is classic Trump: maximum pressure to force concessions. He believes that only by demonstrating overwhelming strength can the U.S. bring Iran to the negotiating table on American terms. His track record shows a willingness to take bold, sometimes risky actions to achieve his goals. The world is watching, knowing that the consequences of failure could be catastrophic. International correspondents report live from the region, while analysts debate the risks and possible outcomes. In cities across the globe, people gather in public spaces, glued to screens as they await the next development. The message to Iran: time is running out. Diplomats scramble to find a solution, but the clock is ticking. Every hour that passes without progress increases the risk of a catastrophic misstep. The stakes have